everyone. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining me for Barre and Core Light. My name is Jen Pate, and I'd like to welcome you into my little workout studio that I have here in my home. So before we get started today, I have some announcements that I need to make. First, again, thank you for joining our virtual classes that are being offered by the YMCA of Southeastern North Carolina. Before you start, I need you to make sure that you're aware of your surroundings, that you have plenty of space to do the exercises that we're going to be performing today. Be aware of your floors and whether or not they're slippery. And of course, be aware of your personal limitations and any injuries that you have. I will do my best to show you modifications. And if you have any questions, please comment in the comment section below. Next, music. So I'm not going to be able to play music for you today because of copyright laws, but you are more than welcome to turn on your favorite music in your own home. And for equipment, so equipment today is going to be pretty simple. We're going to be using paper plates, a kitchen chair, and a mat if you have one and are planning to go onto the floor with me. And of course, you're going to want to have water nearby. Then lastly, again, I want to thank you for joining us, and I want to let you know that everyone at the YMCA is doing their best to keep you healthy and connected while our doors are closed. Thank you for participating today, and thank you, of course, for staying with us. All right, so I'm going to put these notes down now, and we're going to just go ahead and get started with our warm-up. So I've got my feet about shoulder widths apart. I'm going to have a nice neutral spine here, and we're going to inhale up and exhale down. Good, again, inhale up, exhale down. One more time, inhale up, exhale down. So now I'm just going to do some shoulder rolls. Same thing, inhale up and exhale down. So as you can see, I don't have my chair nearby yet, but if I needed to, if you need to for balance, please go ahead and you can do the warm up near the chair. Otherwise, if you need to, I'm pretty close to my wall, so if I needed to hold onto my wall for balance, I could, but you guys have got to do what you need to do to be safe. All right, so one more inhale up, exhale down. We're just going to go ahead and start with our upper body. So I've got my arms extended out to the side, and I am doing little shoulder rolls going back. Okay, we're going to bring some heat to the shoulders, and then I'm going to start to make this a little bigger. I'm going to turn my palms down now and make nice big circles. Good, so your shoulders should be getting some heat. Let's just go ahead and warm up our pec muscles. Because like I said, we are going to be doing some planks and some upper body work. So we need to make sure the full body is warmed up. All right, we're going to do a few more of these, and then we're going to get down into our legs. All righty, so again, my feet shoulder width apart. I just want you to give me a little mini squat up. I'm going to put my hands on my hip. Just a little tiny mini squat here. All right, so now I'm going to add squat, toe tap, squat, toe. 3, we're going to do 8 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excuse me, I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to tap. Now from here, we're going to work on a little balance. And I want you to lift your knee and lower it down. Lift, that's 2. My foot is coming all the way down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Let's hold 8 up there and pulse it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to lower and bring the other foot out. And here we're going to lift and lower. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Let's hold it and pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Nice job. So with my feet, ankles, knees together, we're going to do a chair squat. You're going to do whatever your full range of motion is as far as you're comfortable. Arms are going to come out. We're going to go down. That's 1, 2. We're doing 8 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Keeping my shoulders down and away from my ears. 7. We're going to hold 8, and we're going to come halfway up and halfway down. 2, 3. Should be getting some heat to the legs now. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Standing all the way up. And let's take an inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to put our hands right here. My back is flat, so I'm going to do a few standing cat camels. So I'm going to inhale, round the spine up, and exhale, push it out. Good. Again, tuck the chin. Inhale, and exhale. 3, 4, 5. Good. We have 3 more of these. 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now round your spine, roll it on up. Nice job. Let's spread our feet apart just a little, and we're going to go back into squat. So your full range of motion, and all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. 5, making sure you're leaning back with your booty. 6, like you're trying to sit in a chair. 7, if you wanted, you could do some sit and stands. 8, nice job. Let's make our feet a little bit wider and do 8 more deep squats. That's your full range of motion. 1, again, you could use the chair to hold on to. 2, you could use the chair for sit and stands. 3, your booty leads. 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and let's stay right here. And let's come halfway up and halfway down. That's 1. Halfway up, halfway down. 2, 3, 4. Legs are heating up. They should be. 5. Come on, you can do it. 6. I know it burns. 7. 1 more. And 8. Nice job. Let's stand. Let's keep our feet wide and open up into a nice wide second position. We're going to go straight down as low as you're comfortable and all the way up. Keeping in mind that your knees need to track out over your second toe. So what we don't want to see are our knees caving in. And see how I've got the weight coming in on the inside of my foot? No, I want to open my knees out. The weight is on the outside of my feet, and my knees are tracking out over my toes. Okay, so let's do 8 of these. Your full range of motion. Put my hands on my hips and down and up for 1. You should feel a nice stretch in your inner thigh. 2, 3, 4. Again, you're using your chair for balance if you need. 5, 6, 7, and last one, and we're going to stay down in 8. Now, right heel, I need you to lift it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and stand. Good. Let's walk our feet back together. Nice. So I'm going to warm up your hip flexors just a little bit more. If you need your chair, please get it. I'm just going to put my hand lightly on the wall here. So I'm lifting. I'm simply going to close the door and open the door. Good, right here from my hip flexors. 2, 3, 4. Notice I'm not moving my hips. 5. I'm just moving from the hip joint. 6. You can do this. 2 more. 7 and 8. Nice. Switch sides. Stabilizing leg, hip, knee, ankle are all in line, which means I don't have my hip kicked out to the side. Standing up tall, got my core engaged, shoulders are down and away from the ears, and close the door, open the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 more, 6, you're looking great, I know you are, even though I can't see you. 7, last one, and 8. Perfect. All right, our body should be warming up. Your heart rate should be coming up. Let's warm up a little bit more with a little bit of a twist this time. So I want to go back to this chair pose position where our feet are together, ankles, knees, nice straight line. So we're going to go down into a semi-squat. So my left hand is going to come over here and touch the outside of my right knee, and I'm going to come back to center. That's 1. Right hand now touches the outside of my left knee and back to center. That's 2. We have 8 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8, and stand. Bring your arms down. Good. We're almost done with our warm up. I'm going to get a sip of water, so you can too if you need to. All right, so I want you to pick up your right knee, and you're going to step straight back. Heel down. Notice there is space between my feet. I have not crossed the midline. That's going to get me off balance. So I want to make sure that I'm stepping directly behind my right hip and my right heel is down. My left knee is slightly bent, but my knee is over the ankle, okay? So I want all 10 toes facing forward. That means your hips are facing forward as well. If you have tight hips, your foot may be turned like this a little bit, and then your hips are also going to open to that way, okay? So I need you to really, really, really try really hard to have all 10 toes facing me so that your hips are square under your shoulders, meaning from hip to shoulder, I could draw a rectangle, okay? So my core is engaged, meaning I've got my belly pulled in, not holding my breath, okay? Heel down, arms here. So from the waist, I want you to reach to me and bring it back. That's 1. And you should feel the lengthening down your straight back leg. 3, 4, 5. We have 3 more. 6, 7, and number 8. Let's hold this right here. Let's go down, touch our calf, and come up. That's 1. Keeping that heel down in the back. 2, 3, 4. If you want to touch the floor, go for it. 5. You choose how low you go. 6. You could even go right here to the knee. 7. Back to the calf. And 8, with arms up, shoulders down. Let's lift that back heel up and push it down. 1. Good. 2. Not a lot of movement going on in this front knee. 3. I'm not straightening all the way up. I'm keeping it bent. I think that's 4. I lost count. 5. Those of you who know me. Know that I lose my count all the time. 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. But hey, even when I'm wrong, I'm right, because I'm the instructor. I miss you guys. I really do. All right, so we're going on to the left leg now. Checking my surroundings. Gonna lift left leg, knee, and step that foot back. All 10 toes facing forward. Heel down, straight leg, bent leg, knee over the ankle, arms out, reach to me, and pull it back. 1. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, number 8, we're gonna keep number 8 out here, keep reaching, now touch down as low as you wanna go. That's 1, I'm gonna start at my calves. 2, you can go all the way to the floor when you're ready. 3, you don't have to go that low. 4, but keep that heel down in the back. 5, feel the lengthening. 6, we have 2 more. 7, last one, guys. Ladies, gentlemen, whoever is watching, let's lift and push that heel back down. Lift and push, that's 2. Good. 3, all 10 toes still facing forward. 4, 5, feel that calf getting longer. 6, 2 more. 7, and 8. Nice job. Step together. Let's inhale up and exhale. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Nice work. So here's what I need you to do. I had to push my chair out of the way for the warm-up, so now I'm going to slide it back over. Okay, I've got it pushed against the wall, so it's not going to slide. Now, here's where you're going to get your handy-dandy paper plate. So, I'm starting with the paper plate under my right foot. This is my bar today, okay? So, I'm going to stand far enough away that I can move and hold on and feel safe, okay? So, as you can, look at the camera to look at me, but when you're comfortable with the move, go ahead and turn your head back to the front, or if you can place the video in front of you, that would be ideal, because ideally we don't want to keep the neck turned while we're working the lower body. We want the neck in alignment with the spine, so I really want my eyes facing forward as much as possible. So be smart where you place your phone or your computer, wherever you're able to watch this from. All right, so I'm going to start with a bent knee reverse lunge. Okay, so what's that going to look like? I'm going to slide, and my right knee and my left knee are bent. Left knee is over the ankle. I'm not so far away that I can't touch, but I'm not leaning into the bar either. I want tall body, core engaged as much as possible, and just using this for balance, okay? So that's a bent knee lunge. We're going to do 10 of these. Here we go. So we're sliding, bending that knee, and all the way back up. 1. Both knees bent. 2. 3. 4. If you don't have a plate, you're going to be stepping back, bending down, and back together. 6. Step back, bend down. 7. With a plate, we're sliding. 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. And 10. So that was a bent knee lunge. Now I want you to do straight leg. So only my left leg is going to bend, my right leg is going to stay straight, and we come back together. So straight leg, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't go quite as low. 8. So I'm keeping that back leg straight now. 9. On the 10th one, we're going to keep that out there. knee or the ankle on the stabilizing leg. This leg should be getting tired. I'm going to push my hands into my chair, into my bar, and I'm going to slide the knee in, push the knee out. 2. So my stabilizing leg is not moving. 3, 4, it's burning. 5, 5 more. 6, 7, 8, come on, 9, and 10, and stand. So my stabilizing leg actually feels a little bit more burned than the leg that was working. But I'm working on balance here. Of course, we're working the legs. We're working our glutes. All right, give you a little bit of break. I'm gonna take a sip of water. I suggest you do too. All right, so switching legs. Plate's now going under my left leg. Again, if you don't have a plate, you're simply stepping back into these lunges. And for that last move we just did, instead of sliding, you can still do it toe taps without the plate, okay? You can do this. You've got this. All right, bent knee lunge, 10 of them. So both knees are bending. Bend and up. There's 1, 2. Notice I'm not leaning forward towards my chair. 3, keeping my knee over my ankle. 4, on that stabilizing leg. 5, you can go a little bit lower because I'm bending. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Okay, now we're going into 10 straight leg lunges. So this time, I'm going to keep the leg straight that the plate is under, okay? So we're going 1, pull it back in, keep that back leg straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You go as deep as you're comfortable. 8. Listen to your body. 9 and 10. Good. Let's go on back out. Knee over the ankle. I'm going to lean into my chair a little bit more. Now I'm bringing it in on the slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. 9. I know it burns. 10. Where does it burn? It burns right here. It burns here. It burns in my glutes. Is that where you feel it? Don't just take your joints through the motion. Engage your muscles. Let your muscles do the work. Okay? Nice job. Now, I'm going to move my chair out of the way to show you this one. We're going to use the chair, but I want to show you, I've got the plate under my right foot. So I'm going to slide out laterally, and my right leg is going to bend. Left leg stays straight, okay? And then I'm going to pull it back in. So as I push this plate out, I'm pushing it out with this outer thigh, and I'm going to pull, squeeze it back in with my inner thigh, okay? So pushing it out and pulling it in. I mean, I could just, whee, right? Nothing much going on. But if I purposely engage my muscles, push it out, pull it in. Pushing it out, pull the plate back in. Now my muscles are engaged and I'm not just going through the motion. You can do this with or without your chair. Be smart. If balance is an issue, use your chair, okay? So I'm going to stay facing the camera, not using my chair, completely up to you, okay? We're going to do 10 of those on this right leg, all right? My belly is in. I'm not going to lean forward. So don't get down here and lean forward. It doesn't do anything. Keep your chest tall. Keep your core engaged. You don't go so far that you can't get back up, okay? If without a plate, I'm stepping and stepping back in, okay? You can still do this without the plate. The added benefit to the plate right now is going to be pulling this in with the inner thigh. All right, here we go. Down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice job. Keep this leg straight. 8. This one's bending. This one stays straight. 9. One more. And 10. Good. Let's switch sides. So my leg that's not moving stays straight. The leg that has the plate bends. Okay? Lateral lunge. Here we go. 8 on this side. Pull it in. 1. Good. Pull that plate in with your foot, with your inner thigh. 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking good. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You choose how deep you go. You can slow down. You don't have to move that fast. Okay? Pause the video. Slow it down. Make this your workout. All right. We're going to do one more thing with this plate. And I am going to slow this one down. I'm going to get my chair nearby. I'm going to show it to you first without the chair. And then we're going to do this with the chair. Because we're going to do a lateral lunge again. And then we're going to slide back into a curtsy lunge. We're going to go lateral lunge, curtsy. So with the curtsy, my foot is crossing the midline, but my hips have not turned to do that. My hips are still facing forward. And when I get here, I'm going to go down. I'm not going to turn, open up my chest to the side wall or even my hips. I'm keeping my hips and my shoulders facing you. So I go from lateral lunge to curtsy. And my body is going to stay facing my chair. It's going to stay square to my chair. Okay, so we're going to do 10 on each side. I'm going to use my chair. I'm going to get it back in place. All right, so lateral lunge first. Lateral lunge to curtsy. That's 1. Lateral, curtsy. 2. Lateral, curtsy. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. We have 3 more. 8. 9. Last one. And 10. Nice work. Got to slide my chair over so I can have a little more room to do this on my left leg. 10 on my left leg now. Here we go. Lateral, curtsy. 1. Lateral, 2. 3. 4. We've slowed this one down a little bit. 5. Good form is better than on fast reps. 5. I think I'm gonna call it 5. I lost count. 6. Again, you guys who know me, you know I lose my count all the time. 7. 3 more. 8. 9. Last one. And 10. Nice work. All right. I'm going to get some water. I'm going to check our time. Good. We're looking good. All right. So we're going to the floor now. You can use your chairs for this. If you want to do planks in a chair, you're going to turn your chair around like so. If you need cushion for your forearms, If your chair is hard, put your towel. I have the towel to protect my wall, which is already all scarred up, so it's okay. So if I needed, I could have a cushion in my plank right here. If I needed to do this modified, I could have one leg bent. Okay, so here's your forearm plank in a chair. Here's a hand plank in a chair, both legs back. All right, so if you don't want to get on the floor, don't get on the floor right now. Use your chair. I'm going to slide this out of the way. Grabbing my mat. All right. So, going into a forearm plank, I'm going to be fully extended on my toes, but your options are also a modified plank here with one leg extended. So, elbows are directly under my shoulders. If I need to be down on one leg, I can have one leg extended. Because from here, we're going to do leg lifts, okay? Make sure you guys can see me. I think I'm going to tilt my camera just a little bit more. So bear with me for just a second. There, now you're going to be able to see me a little bit better. All right, so 10 leg lifts on each side. In the chair, modified plank on the floor, full plank. Let's do it on our forearms, all right? Are you with me? Here we go. And we're lifting. 1, 2, 3, or knee down. 4, 5. You can even do this from a quad stance. Let me get into the quad stance real quick. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have options. Forgot about the quad stance. That's always an option too. All right, so we're switching to the left leg. Gonna do 10 hip extensions, leg lifts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, how was that? You be you. If you can't do 10, do whatever you can do. You can do 3, you can do 4, 5. It doesn't matter. We're working on our core. We're improving together. So happy you guys have joined me today. All right, so now we're going to go into a side plank. 3 ways to do a side plank. We're going to be on the elbow, on the forearm, elbow directly under shoulder. So, option number 1, both knees bent behind me, but you see my chest is tall. If I need to put my hand here, I can, but I don't need to roll my chest over to face the floor. I need you to keep your chest open as much as possible, okay? Option 2, one leg straight, the bottom leg bent. That's option 2. Option 3, both legs straight. All right, you know what you're capable of. I'm going to go with the middle version. And guys, I'm gonna get my timer going. We're gonna hold this, we're just gonna start for 15 seconds. Can we do this for 15 seconds? I think we can. I can find my timer. All right, 15-second side plank. You ready? Let's go ahead and get in it. I've got my timer started. All right, so my legs are parallel. I'm not going to look around with my neck and head. I want to keep them facing you. I want to keep my neck in alignment with my spine. I've got my belly pulled in. And 2, 1. That was 15 seconds. And relax. All right? Wasn't bad, was it? I don't think so. So here's what we're going to do now. I'm going to challenge you just a little bit more. We're going to go back into our plank and we're going to do 5 hip thrusters. So what's that going to look like? We're going to be in our side plank and we're going to push our hips to the ceiling. 1, 2, okay? All right, 5 of them. You can do this. We got this. 5. Are you guys ready? All right, go ahead and get into your side plank and hip thrusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice work, everyone. Nice job. All right, let's switch sides. If you're doing side plank in a chair, this is still doable. you want to make sure that your surface isn't sliding. So if you put the towel in your chair and your arm is sliding, get something that's going to be less it's going to be slip resistant, okay? Be safe. Make sure that you're planting your legs to hold yourself up. Okay, so 30-second side planks where we're starting. Let me get my timer going. All right, go on up. Lost my timer, and here we go. All right, so I'm in the midsection version with one leg bent, one leg straight, head facing you guys, keeping my shoulders down and away from my ears, and that's it, 15 seconds right there. Man, I talk a lot. I know you guys are thinking the same thing. Okay, so 5 hip thrusters. Are you with me? Can we do 5 on this side? And then we're gonna start stretching soon, okay? All right, it's coming, the stretch is coming. The cool down is almost here. So here we go, back into your side plank and hip thrusters. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, so here's how we're gonna end our core section before we go into our stretch. If you're not on the floor, I'm gonna ask you to try to get on the floor now. We're gonna go into a bridge. We're gonna hold a static bridge for 1 full minute. What I need you to keep in mind in your bridge is I don't want you pushing your pelvis forward or up to try to get your hips higher in the air. You need to try to keep your lumbar, your lower back, your lumbar spine in neutral spine. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So oftentimes we want to get up into a bridge and we're told push our hips to the ceiling, but really what we're doing when we get here is we're tilting the pelvis. Okay, so I went from a neutral spine for me, which is right here, and then I tilted my pelvis. Okay, that creates a little bit of aggravation in my lumbar spine because now I'm using my lumbar spine to do a job that I don't want it to do. Okay, so I'm in this position, I'm going to go ahead and pull my belly in. So I'm going to roll my hips up, roll my hips down, find center. This is neutral spine for me, okay? Now, my shoulders are the hinge. Keeping my back in neutral spine, I'm going to lift. Now for me, this is it, unless I tilt my pelvis. Don't want to do that. I'm going to squeeze my glutes. My quads are engaged because I'm trying to keep my legs from flailing apart, which is very unladylike. And I've got my abdominal muscles pulled in, okay? So remember, neutral spine. Don't need to tilt your pelvis to get your hips higher to the ceiling. You should not feel anything in the lumbar spine, okay? Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abdominal muscles, use your shoulders as the hinge. Keep your legs, use your inner thighs to keep your knees from flailing apart. All right, we're gonna do this for 1 full minute, and then we're gonna get into our cool down and stretch. So I'm gonna get my timer ready. All right, everyone, go ahead up into your bridge, squeezing your glutes without tilting your pelvis. And we're in it. It's a nice sunny day today. I hope you're enjoying your day where you are. That's 15 seconds. Squeezing my glutes, squeezing my abdominals. Things are working in my legs, but I do not feel a twinge in my lumbar spine. My lumbar spine is nice and protected here. All right, I'm going to look at my watch again. We're halfway there, everyone. We're halfway there. Come on. I know, things should be burning. You should be feeling some things working right now, especially your glutes and your hamstrings. Woo, this is good stuff. Come on, let's see what we have left. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's go. We've got this. We've got this. We're almost done. 3, 2, 1, and come on out of that. Man, let me tell you, bridge is good. It's good all by itself. Okay, let me go ahead and get you guys back on your sides. We're going to start with a sideline quad stretch. If you need to, you can lay all the way down, or you can hold yourself up on your elbow. I'm going to take my top leg and grab my toe, my ankle, my sock, my pant leg, whatever I need to grab, and then I'm going to try to drive my heel into my booty. So I've got my legs parallel to each other. If I bring my knee out in front of the bottom knee, I lose my stretch. Parallel, or maybe even just a little bit behind that bottom leg, and you might get a little bit more quad stretch. Okay, we're going to be here a few more seconds. Thanks for joining me. I wish I could see you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and switch. So on to the other side. Legs straight out, grabbing my top toe, ankle, pant leg, sock, shoe, whatever you need to grab, pulling my heel into my booty, feeling the stretch all down the front of my leg, a nice quad stretch. I need to check the time. Didn't come up. Should be getting close. I wore purple. I know you guys are not surprised by that. Those of you who know me know I love purple. If you can see in the background, you can see my yoga block is purple. My foam roller is purple. Yes, I like purple. Okay, guys, we're going to go into our backs now. We're going to do a figure 4 piriformis stretch. Okay, so I'm going to cross my right leg over my left ankle. Now I'm reaching my hand between that hole and then around the back of this knee. I'm using my hip muscles to open up my hip, pushing my knee away. And now with these hands, I'm going to pull my knee closer to my chest. You should feel this in your glute, deep into your glute, where the piriformis runs. This is an amazing piriformis stretch. We're going to get to our hamstrings here in a second. A few more seconds on this side. And let's go ahead and relax and switch sides. So now I'm going to put my left ankle over my right knee. I'm going to use my hip muscle to push my knee away from my body as I lift and reach through this hole. And now pull everything in towards my chest. And I really feel this deep into this left glute and even into my hip flexor some. Depends on where you're tight, where you're going to feel the stretch the most. We're going to be here a few more seconds. Nice work, everyone. And relax. Now let's go ahead and roll up. Go ahead and get up safely as you can. And we're going to get our hamstrings and stretch our back a little. So now I'm going to sit into a figure 4 position, sitting up. Put your foot wherever you can comfortably so that your hips aren't twisted. And I'm going to inhale. On the exhale, I'm folding forward. If you can grab your toes, grab your toes. If you can't, that's okay. Go as far as you can go. But I'm hoping that you feel this in your hamstring, possibly in your lower spine, in your lower back. Nice work. We're going to be here just a few seconds. Now I can check our time. Good. Just a few more seconds. And then when you're ready, go ahead and roll up and switch legs. All right, inhale. On your exhale, go as far forward as you're comfortable. It's so quiet without music. I love music in the background, so I hope you're playing some good music at home doing these workouts. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Okay, so I have one more announcement to make for you. And first, I just thank you for joining me today. I miss you guys. Hope you're staying safe and staying well. Stay hydrated. Hang in there. We're going to get our doors open as soon as we can, as soon as all this is over. And I know you guys miss your Y family and your Y family misses you. So thank you for staying with us. Thank you for keeping your membership active. We really appreciate it. We're able to help people in the community, and that wouldn't be possible without your support. So thank you for that.
All right, so you'll be able to find links on our website. So you can tell people that they can go to the YMCA of Southeastern North Carolina, and you'll be able to find links to these virtual workouts on the website. You can also view the virtual classes on 2 different Facebook pages. So we have the Near Family YMCA Facebook page and also the Midtown YMCA Facebook page. So if you're on Facebook, you can find these virtual classes there as well. So guys, we know that this is a difficult time for everyone. And again, we just thank you for staying with us, and thanks for joining my class today. And leave comments, leave questions if you have questions, and we'll be looking at those and getting back to you when we can. All right, love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.